Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight. My name is Erin Gohl. I am the elementary band teacher for Lincoln, Lindbergh, and Dr. Knight. These students that you see before you go to 3 different elementary schools. They practiced here this afternoon and did very, very well. We practiced the same music separately in the 3 elementary schools, and then for our concerts, we come together as one 5th grade band. And it was a fun day today because this will be their band next year. This will be their school next year, so they got to kind of walk around and had eyes got really wide and walked. The Lindbergh kids got a tour after, so they walked through the school, and so I think they're very excited and very ready for 6th grade. The first piece we would like to play for you tonight is entitled Dr. Rock. Every year, I like to kind of push the limits of my students a little bit to see if I could put a challenge in front of them and if they can rise to it. Crater Lake Overture was that challenge. It has a time change in it, which is a pretty phenomenal feat for 5th graders. They're used to counting in 1, 2, 3, 4. And the middle section of it, we start counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And they do a very good job with it. The form of this is also, I've been teaching them a little bit about form and the elements of music, and the form is called rondo form, which is when there's an A section that comes back a lot, which has helped this piece. They have a great time with it. This is Crater Lake Overture. Before we play our last piece, I want to take a moment to thank all the fifth grade parents that are here. It's been a fun year. It's been a fast year. I don't know if your guys' heads are spinning as much as mine is, that there's a week and a half left of school. I want to thank you for all the times that you encouraged your child to practice when they wanted to do something else. It definitely shows. So thank you very much for your continued support. The final piece we're going to play is a fun one. It's called Robin Hood, and I have a funny story about this from earlier today. One of the Limburg kids asked, do the Lincoln and Dr. Knight kids love this song as much as we do? And they all nodded their head yes. So this is Robin Hood.
Good evening. Thanks for coming out, and we're going to start off with the sixth grade portion, and the first piece is Labyrinth. right. You may recognize that one. We did that one for our mass band piece. For each grade, I redo the mass band piece for the spring concert. It allows us to really get after some of those finer details and give everyone a chance to get really solid and comfortable with the piece. So often when they get into 6th grade, stuff moves very fast. This year they've doubled their performances that they need to do. In fact, they just got done performing yesterday for the 8th grade Olympics Day, where they have to play the Star Spangled Banner and the Olympic theme. And they learned that within just a couple weeks to put that together. So there's a lot of music that they need to learn in their 6th grade year. And so it's not one nice way to fill out a concert, yet keep the amount of music they need to learn manageable. All right, we're going to go on to Your Grand Old Flag. I also would like to thank everyone for all the support that you give your children and your students in this music endeavor. It can be very difficult, especially as the weather gets warm or as the newness wears off. But Mrs. Gold, myself, Mr. LaFlamme, and those that have gone through will let you know that music is a part of your life that can never be taken away. Once you've been given that gift of participating in something like band or choir, you have that with you forever and those wonderful memories. So thank you so much for encouraging your children to do this and letting us spend some time with them each day. I'd like to close the concert with our last piece entitled The Second Storm, which is kind of a personal piece with Robert W. Smith. He is a resident of Florida, and in 1999, I think it was, the second storm that hit Florida was Ivan, and it devastated his hometown. So it moved him to write a piece. So here is The Second Storm.